For the purpose of keeping my private life as private as possible, we are going to call this place Bible Camp H. I know, it's not very creative, but I'm not really a creative person. But I'm also going to use the excuses that I'm super tired. It is early in the morning, and yep, those are going to be my excuses for my non-creative name for this magical place that I love so very much. My name is Rebekah, and I got to spend a weekend in one of my absolute favorite places in the entire world! Bible Camp H is like this wonderful place where churches and people can come together in fellowship in Christ, and they can learn about God, and they can praise God together, and then they get to interact and get to know each other better and bond in a camp experience, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I have only attended Bible Camp H a few times in my life. I've been a volunteer in the kitchen for about 3 years now. I love volunteering there because I always make amazing friends, hilarious memories, and I always feel like I grow so much in the Lord and in my walk and as a person. This entry is going to be focused on one particular afternoon/evening/night that I had there. It was Friday night, and it was our second night at camp. Well, it was my second night at camp. And I was up there volunteering with my friend Jeremy, and it was different for me because I didn't know any of the staff up there, and usually I know almost all of them, but it was cool because I didn't know a single person, and that was really cool because I've never done that before, and I just repeated myself way too many times right there. So on Friday, our second day, Rudy, who was a staffer there, Jeremy and I all worked the breakfast and lunch shifts, which means that we had all of dinner period and the night period off. And so to celebrate our freedom, the three of us decided that we were going to go into town, which happened to be my hometown. So I was so excited to share that with them and visit again, and it was so nice to be walking down the streets of my town. It felt really good. So we had a couple errands to do first, but after that, we celebrated our freedom by, the first thing we did was we went to Walmart. Rudy wanted to learn more about the town, and so he said that you can know a lot about the town by their Walmart. And so we were walking around Walmart, and then afterwards we got some ice cream at a small town ice creamery parlor thing, where they make all their ice cream there from local cream, which also happens to be my favorite place to get ice cream in the world. And then after that, we went on a trail. Jeremy and Rudy weren't necessarily, they didn't care. So I made an executive decision that we were going to go on a hike. And so I brought them up on this trail. It's called the City View Trail. And it takes you on top of this mountainy hill. And basically at the top, you can see the entire town. It's so pretty. And it also happens to be my favorite trail in the world that I've been on so far. After our trail, we went to Taco Bell, and then we headed back up towards camp. Once we got to camp, the three of us kind of went our own ways, and then a little later I saw Rudy just kind of meandering about the campus, and I was meandering about the campus, and so I forced him to come to the meeting hall and play a game of ping pong with me. But long story, we ended up kicking a soccer ball back and forth, and then as we're kicking the soccer ball, we started telling each other our life stories and how we, from when we were little to how we got to Bible Camp H today. And it was really cool to see how God had worked in our lives, all through the years, and how He led us to this point and through salvation. And somewhere in that, Jeremy came in and he joined us. And then the three of us started talking about our dedication to Christ and how often we actually read our Bibles. And we all became instantly convicted of, wow, we don't really, and we're definitely not doing it how we should. And so it started an impromptu Bible study with the three of us. We took turns reading from this chapter. I forget what chapter we read now. But we took turns reading from that, and we talked about it. And I've never been in a place where you just do that. Like, you get convicted and like, okay, we're going to do a Bible study. We're going to read together. We're going to talk about it. And that's awesome to me. By the time we finished our impromptu Bible study, it was about 10:30 to 11 p.m. I'm not exactly sure. But Jeremy and Rudy wanted to take me up to the pond to see the stars. They took me up there, and another staffer, Kevin, came up with us. And Rudy, Jeremy, and I were sitting in the bed of the truck, and as we were going up the mountain, like, Kevin took this really harsh turn, and all of us just, like, slid and, like, slammed into the tailgate, and I was just laughing hysterically. It was cracking me up, and I've never experienced anything like that before. So we get up there, and then, okay, they know I'm a scaredy cat. I know I'm a scaredy cat. We all know that I'm a scaredy cat. So they started telling me these stories that were just to freak me out, and I was like, no, stop, and I was like, try to cover my ears, but I still wanted to listen, but it still just scared the crud out of me. Yeah, it was so scary. And then finally, Kevin heard a deep growl thing, and I was like, I instantly said, okay, we're leaving, and I dove into the window. Okay, I don't know what the... Okay, so you have your bed of the truck, and then, like, the cab of the truck, and it's like that little window in the back that... Yeah. Basically, I dove through there, but I miscalculated how hard it was going to be, and so I was kind of, like, had to snake my way through into the front seat, and then I turned around, and Rudy's standing there, like, in the bed of the truck, just laughing at me. So he decides that it can't possibly be as hard as I made it look like. So he dives in and he gets stuck. And I was just laughing so hard. Like, had tears coming down my face because I thought it was so funny and I didn't know how to help him. But finally he got in, and then we took off back towards camp, and then we all headed off to bed. Thank you, Bible Camp H, and Jeremy, and Rudy, and Kevin, and everybody who works up there, because it was awesome. And yeah, that is my entry for today. Yep, it's pretty cool. Rebekah is out.